All right, there it is. Okay. All right, there it is. All right. Let me make sure everything is good, y'all. Hold on. Delete that. Delete it. Everybody, listen. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Trying to make sure that particular video is gone. All right. Yep. All right. Okay, got it. We good. We should be good now. All right. Hold on. Yeah, we good. All right. Now, so let's go ahead and now. You said where they should be there. Everything is set up. All right, y'all. We about to get started. All right. Thank you, Elena. All right. Let's get started, y'all. Y'all already know what. Okay. And listen, y'all. I really appreciate y'all for everybody that's been tapping the screen, rocking with your boy. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, man. Y'all, it means a lot more than you think. So we're gonna go ahead and just rock out on this one right here and deal with Allie Carter and Shelly dealing with the super chat. So this is the rest of what we covered earlier today when Shelly and Allie was live. And as y'all can see, I got the host up there. All right. Normally I try not to show the host, but because Miss Outlaw, you know, she have issues with this particular host, is help pushing the narrative with her daughter and her alleged kidnapper. If you're pushing false content and it's in the act, especially with dealing with these two right here, it's about time I show your face. Now remember, everything on social media is for fair use. So you can't come after me, host. It's because when you post it on social media and you click their check mark that say public, everything after that is on you. We could take your stuff and use it. That's that fair use clause that you have in the rules and regulations. With YouTube, with TikTok, with Facebook, it's there. You said you see the YouTube comments on my computer, only not on my TV. Why? I don't know. I don't know why you don't see it on your TV. Because I see it on my TV. All right, y'all. Now they finna answer the questions. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it.
Don't make fun of me. I know you will anyways. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Now I'm reading it for you. I have a question. When you went to Russia, how did you escape? Can you explain what all happened? It's a miracle you got away.
Yeah, I can.
I think we dealt with this one already.
At 15 years old, My pimp told me I was going for a weekend. It was a girlfriend experience deal. If you look at any brothel menu, you'll see the girlfriend experience.
That's your
offered.
question?
And someone from Russia brought me in the state of California, and I was on a high auction. I left for the first day. I was with him in California. The next 2 days I was in Russia. It was so different. The buildings were different. The smells were different. The air was different. Everybody looked different, talked different.
Once again, she don't say anything on how she got there. She don't say nothing on how she got there. She was like, he was in California, he took me to Russia. Buildings was different, smell was different. No way how she got there.
They treated me like hell because I did not look like them. And when I kept my cool with this man because I really wanted to come back. So I did everything that he said, hoping he would bring me back, and he did. When he brought me back, I stayed for a day or two in the state of California before I ran away. My pimp then told me he liked having you for a weekend, so he brought you for a week. And that's when I was like, nope, I can't do it. I was 15. And that is when I took off. And I want to say that that was August of 2000 and...
Did he buy a specific altar?
Huh?
Did he buy a specific altar?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. He brought a few.
So y'all see how she's directing the questions? Did she say she was in Russia in 2010? Y'all, did she say that? Did she just say she was in Russia in 2010? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wow, this play, y'all. I need to go through these emails.
Specific altars. He wanted to have sex with a 5-year-old. And his thing was putting women on leashes and having sex with them while their head was in the toilet.
So
Yeah.
let me break this down. This Russian man paid money. The money he was paying was to buy the codes to the altars. So when they're splitting them and splitting the psyche, the kids are coded and tucked away in the psyche. So they can call a code, they can say a trigger phrase, and it'll bring that altar right up to the front. So Allie won't be here anymore, but they might be triggering the 5-year-old to come up. So when he was paying the money was for the codes. So he's buying codes because he wanted to rate. How many did he buy? He bought the 5-year-old and who else?
5, 12, and 9, Angel.
So he bought a 5-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 12-year-old. Allie's body, and Allie was 15, but he's buying these younger altars to rape. When you understand the DID and the MK Ultra, that when they split the altars, they're frozen in time. They are a 5-year-old, and they are that age. Allie's 5-year-old altar is missing her front teeth, so when she talks with a lisp. You understand the depth of what we're trying to tell you about the Monarch programming, and it's so much deeper.
There was
than
a
just
situation
trafficking.
recently where a lot of people, when they see me, they assume that I'm not 31 years old. Recently, there was so much evil that was assuming that I was still 15. So they have been telling people to kidnap me again from my mom. DID. And there's sometimes where people meet us and inside us, and they feel like they're not talking to a 31-year-old woman. It depends. It depends on who you're talking to. So
when the younger altars are up, so if there's a 10-year-old altar up, little kids will unconsciously be drawn to Allie. They'll be drawn to that 10-year-old kid. There are times when people, even though she's 31, will talk to her like she's a teenager because they're unconsciously seeing the teenage altar. It's the crazy thing.
It's not even a carded issue. I've been stopped wondering if I'm in the right place because I look like a teenager. It's not even like I'm just not going to card you. It's legit. Where's your parents?
People can unconsciously sense that. If you are out in the street and a little kid drops their popsicle, you're going to get down and you're going to address that child.
Introducing the Pinwheel Watch, the first smartwatch designed specifically for kids. Equipped
As a child, you're going to be, here, sweetie, let me help you get your ice cream. You know what I mean? You wouldn't do that for a 31-year-old adult, but people just subconsciously adjust to what they're seeing. I don't think a lot of people realize that they're seeing an altar, but they kind of just adjust their mannerisms and their speech to accommodate the age of the child that they're dealing with.
And we talk about this. We're getting ready. I'm just side note real quick. We're getting ready for a live event, 2 of them, by the way. And at the end of September, I know that, sis, you already have some travel accommodations. I ain't gonna say nothing. But we are getting ready for an event, and we did recently do one. Please note this date. Write this down. You're going to need this. You're going to need this. December 10th, 2023, we filmed what is coming out in the next few days. Okay? And so much we talked about with this situation. And when it comes out, I just want y'all to take a second to realize that it was recorded December 10th, 2023. So,
there's something I can look up to pull up the receipt for y'all?
No. It's pinned. It's pinned to the top of my Instagram. There's a clip of it pinned to the top. And Mom and I are sitting at a table. That was all filmed December 10th, 2023. There's another portion of it coming out. And in that, we discuss DID. We discuss so much. We actually, like what I plan to do for this event, I plan to turn off some cameras, hand some insurance around the room, give y'all some names and locations and things that you can look at for yourself. No violence, no inciting or anything. But at one point we shut the cameras off and we handed some things around the room. And when I was 15, I contacted my social workers, that one. It's that one. I contacted my social workers and I told them, hey, my pimp is taking me to elite parties. My pimp is taking me to places I don't want to go to. I have been to orgies. I have been through some things and I would appreciate some help. And they told me, stop telling on him. And if you tell on him one more time, we will send you to Arizona and nobody will ever hear from you again, but stop telling on him. So at that point, when I got back from Russia, I had already been calling my social workers. I had called the ombudsman. My mom is calling. At the time, people that were also advocating for me were calling and saying, hey, she's being trafficked. There's something going on. Step in. She's actually talking. She's actually telling us what's going on.
So you mean to tell me she just easily calling her social workers and just telling them, hey, I'm a minor with no passport and I'm just traveling back and forth to Russia. I'm a minor and I'm just traveling back and forth to Russia. I need y'all to do something.
Pimp was walking right into the door of my foster home. This was all related back to the people who you are still seeing threaten us today. And I'm trying to tell them and I'm talking to them. We called everything that was supposed to be an oversight for Child Protective Services, custody of Riverside County, CPS. And everyone, the response that I got from the supervisor and manager of CPS was stop telling on him or we'll send you to Arizona to a lockdown facility and nobody will ever hear from you again. So I said, okay, fine. And I disappeared. So this is not something that I know a lot of people are like, you went to Russia. Well, no, I tried my best to tell the social workers, to tell everybody, hey, hello, help me. This is what's going on. I went from one trafficking situation as a baby to another. I thought I was going to be fine when I got to foster care. I was excited, honestly, to get into foster care. And that says a lot. I was excited. I was excited to come from somewhere where I was like, okay, maybe I'm just going to go to school. People are going to love me. This woman that was the mistress and madame of these children, she had lichen planus and she would make people rub the cortisone. She would call me to rub the cortisone and bleaching cream and cocoa butter mix on her skin. Like, what's his name from Lord of the Rings that rubs the lotion. She would make me come in and rub her skin. I'm not kidding. Gollum, that's what it looks like. But it would that's a great way to put that.
I'm gonna find a receipt for y'all. I'll spread it people this time.
Do you know what lichen planus is?
You finna pull up?
That's okay. Never mind. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's something nasty. I don't think you want to look that up. Nobody wants to look at that. Just like nobody wanted to look at it at that time. Anyways, but this thing had lichen planus, and amongst other issues, and it would make us rub bleaching cream and cortisone and cocoa butter on her skin. So instead,
let me show y'all something. So she said 2010, right? Around in August of 2010. I'm gonna make this bigger. Now some of y'all seen this already, but I have to go through this little timeline here real quick. All right, so here y'all see the date that's circled at the top right. This is when her social worker came in contact with her. This right here was around in March 11 of 2010, where she was did a face-to-face visit with Tori, which is Allie Carter. Y'all know that. With Tori at her placement here in Rialto, I don't know how you say that, California. She appeared to be free from any visible signs of abuse or neglect and free from any visible signs of marks and bruises. Tori was wearing a white basketball shorts and a black fitted t-shirt which was appropriate for the bad weather. I introduced myself as her new social worker and explained to Tori my goal of work with her to help her while she remains in placement. Tori reported that she was glad that she was able to have a new social worker and was willing to start fresh. I asked her how things were going at the group home. She reported everything was fine, but she knew that she was in the area of her former boyfriend at the age of 27 was worried that he would be able to find her. I informed her that I was hopeful that she would be able to feel safe while staff, as she would be supervised and would be able to stay at the group home without him knowing where she was at. Tori agreed, but reported that it causes anxiety for her. Okay, so he was around in March. Here, let me make this bigger. Okay, here it is respectfully requested that the court issue a WNIC 340 protective custody warrant as to the child Tori T. Outlaw, named Kim Hassler, which is the child's attorney, and David Gosselin, I guess that's the attorney. It's the attorney for the mother. I guess the attorney for the child and attorney for the mother. And this right here was around in March of 2010, right? And as you can see, it was submitted on February 25th, 2010, approximately 1:10 p.m. Tori Outlaw had not returned from school to her group home placement as suspected. A group home staff person waited for Tori at the bus stop, but she did not get off the bus when it arrived. The staff person contacted Creekside Continuation School at the number and was informed that Tori was in class all that day. The group home staff person drove to the school to see if Tori had missed the bus and was walking home. Tori was not located. The staff person contacted local law enforcement and filed a missing persons report of Tori. The report was taken by Officers Garnett. All right. Now, this is still earlier, 2010. Now, remember, during this time, right, she was in a group home, okay? And that's when, and during that time, that's when she ran away from good. They did a business person report on her. Now, this is when her mother says that, hey, she put her in the system as a missing child, but she didn't want to have nothing else to do with her child because, Tori is so rebellious and all this stuff. We heard her mother speak. Now, during that time when Tori did return to the group home, a constituent that Shelly knew picked up Outlaw and took her over to the house where Shelly was at. So that's where Tori was located. Now, Shelly do have an arrest record in around in June or July of 2010, but it's sealed. So I don't know if that was related to that. But it's just awkward that it's the same year where she was told not to have any dealings with Tori, and there was a court order. All right. Now, here they put Allie Carter. This is United Nations News. Allie Carter was assaulted in public at the Luxor Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada at 15 years old. And y'all can find her story on Allie'sArmy.com. So my question is, you said it just then that you met your pimp in California. He took you to Russia from California. You was missing from CPS. I mean, you was missing from CPS custody in 2010. Shelly got arrested in mid 2010. You alleged that you left California and went to Las Vegas in 2010 while you was 15. I guess you went back to California where you met this your pimp, and then y'all went to Russia in 2010 was busy for you. So now you got to ask yourself, did you go to Russia? Let me show y'all something. I was wrong. When did she say she go to Russia? Did she say, look, I mean, was she... I was wrong. Look at this. What? Oh, what that say? The one at the bottom, not her. The 2015, the 2010. Now, I tried to get into that, but it's sealed. Question is why was Shelly arrested? Y'all, I mean, are y'all following me? Now, this was in 2010 when she was arrested. Now, watch this right here. Could it be tied to the fact that could it be tied to this? Now, that was in 2010, right? Could it be tied to this right here? Don't worry, I'm going to make it bigger. And some of y'all seen this already. Oh, get back over there. This social worker noted that the court's ruling on 1/13/2010, and it read, contact with Miss Carter, which is Shelly Carter, and explained the boundary concerns with Miss Carter being Tory's former counselor and having a personal relationship with her. This social worker confirmed that the Department of Social Services will not pursue a reauthorization of contact between Tory and Miss Carter. Tory expressed concerns, and it reads, why contact is only being restricted now when she has been permitted by previous workers to have contact with Miss Carter, including overnight visits. So she's telling the social workers that Shelly was doing overnight visits with her. The social worker apologized for the inconsistencies between the workers. The social worker did agree, per Tory's request, to contact the former social worker, her reasoning for allowing contact between Tory and Ms. Carter, and to send Tory a full copy of her full minute order history, blah, 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 blah. So here y'all see that the courts ordered Tory to stay away from Shelly because of their personal relationship. That was ordered on January of 2010. Shelly was arrested in June of 2010. Allie ran away on March of 2010. Where did she go? Why did Shelly get arrested? Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. And people that believe Allie and keep calling Shelly Allie's mom, and I tell y'all, we got the proof right here. The courts ordered Shelly to stay away from Tory when she was underage. That was the ruling. Why do you think she ran away with Tory in that fucking van and they never returned? Always on the run. That's why.
Instead of it doing it itself, it will call its children or supposed slaves. I don't think that was anything of it children. It was slaves. That's not raising someone. That's being in control of someone. Mm-hmm. And I mean, talking about like, come scratch my scalp with a rat tail comb. Little inch by little inch by little inch by little inch. And if you do it wrong, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you and tell my boyfriends to rape you at night.
It's crazy.
Okay, so when I tell you I went from one situation to another and I was excited to get to foster care. I thought, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to be all right. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it at this point already enough. So like, I don't see a reason to not feel like I can't take care of myself. I was raising other children at the time. I was taking care of oxygen tanks on 2 disabled children that are, I don't even know where they are. I pray that they're still alive because clearly they're not in custody of Gollum anymore, but they are somewhere. And I pray for them. I really do. I hope they're alive. I'm not saying that we need a relationship. I just pray that they're alive. But they were disabled twin girls. And one had cerebral palsy and one had a lung issue to the point where they were preemie babies because not only was Gollum, this one I actually seen a pregnancy with, but it was on drugs, beyond drugs with them. It was selling the medication.
Sorry, my mic was muted. Put "We Love the TikTok Shop" in the comments. Like I told y'all, just pay attention to what she's saying. It's not going to make sense at all. Listen to what Shelly is saying. It's not going to make sense at all. Allie cannot speak by herself. Shelly have to be present. They're not on the run from the elites. I really wish people would stop putting that shit in their comment section. It's not true. She did not go to no Russia. There is no proof nowhere that she even left the country. No proof. Passports. Hell, a fucking green car, red car, purple car, anything.
of the twin girls once they were preemie babies, the pain medication and the things that they were getting. It was selling that medication. So at one point,
why you keep looking back at Shelly? Why she keep looking back at Shelly? Why she keep looking back at Shelly? Smelly Shelly. Why she keep looking back at Smelly Shelly? Shelly, I want you to look at your photo right here. Pay attention. Pay attention. I don't know why the third bar, the bar in the middle, is behind you. How you're between the bar in the, I don't know how that happened, but hey, it's AI. You said she's afraid of what to say. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Let's continue.
I was taking care of them with oxygen tanks and putting on cerebral palsy braces and sitting them in high chairs because I didn't know what to do at 12 years old to take care of 2 disabled kids as well as 1 autistic kid. I didn't know what to do. So I put them in their high chairs.
What they
for
got
hours.
to do with Russia?
Put on a movie and put Cheerios on because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, because somebody's gone and nobody is there. So I'm making ravioli. And
you said is this from last week or so? No. This was they did this today. They did this today.
Hot dogs and top ramen with boiled eggs.
Have I researched Miracle? Not yet.
All mixed together because it's filling.
One thing I do know about her is she was a failed actress. Her actress career didn't turn out right. She's a failed actress. Someone that watches the channel, they don't like their identity revealed. She sent me the videos that she was in like a few like bootleg Tubi movies, but it was like maybe 1 or 2, and the acting was terrible. So she's a failed actress. Truth teller said, "Oh, he ain't lying on Miracle." No. And I'm going to say allegedly, but I got the videos to prove it.
Have you ever put hot dogs, top ramen, and boiled eggs together because it's filling? Okay, so this is what I was doing as a child. When I got to foster care, I was excited because I felt like I can do something for myself. I can live. I can be okay. So when I moved from one trafficking situation to another, I sincerely thought somebody was going to help us. Me. When I say us, I don't mean us. She wasn't in the situation yet. She didn't even exist in the situation yet. And
she didn't exist. She wasn't in the situation yet. But right here, it says when you was 15, it says that the court ruling, Miss Carter, and explained the boundary concerns with Miss Carter being Tory's formal counselor. Y'all see how they just lie just to be lying? They just lie just to be lying. That's why they be he just be lying just to be lying. Man, come on. Hey, Jaguar. Jaguar, just to let you know, I used your content earlier when you was talking about Misha. So we had to call her ass out. But my crowd is really over on TikTok. So we had to. I used your content to help expose her. So once again, TikTok, y'all see that every time these people get to talking, they look at each other just to try to okay their lies. It's like they're feeding off one another. Shit crazy. You can't make this shit up. Let's continue.
Inside us. Me. I took care of myself. Split from the trauma. You split from trauma. So if I have a 3-month alter and I was molested at 3 months old, if I have a 5-year-old alter because something happened at 5 years old, if you have a 7-year-old alter because something happened at 7 years old, that means the trauma started where?
Every time I hit a bottleneck, I build a new AI employee to crush it. I used to say that
Come
I had
on,
one
man.
AI employee working for me 24/7.
Think about it.
Hey, Jaguar, did you hear what I said? I was just letting you know that I use your content to expose Misha. Called her out, also calling the other young lady out. So, y'all, once again, y'all see all these people is working in the same boat. They all got these same fucking stories, but the difference with Tori is that Tori and Shelly, they added fucking. You can't fight with the alters. You can't fight with people that you can't see. They ain't there. Let's go.
The trauma was so bad that it split the psyche where? Think about it.
Well, and that's the thing with the Monarch and MK Ultra programming. That has to happen in children up till like age 7 for it to really anchor in, and for the programming that they want to do to hold, they have to do it in small children because it holds strong in a small child. If you do it past those ages, yes, but it won't be as effective for whatever it is they're trying to do.
Yeah, if you're trying to teach your child basic rules, you can inherit the look, the mama look, the father look of I'm just going to look at you because what you're doing is not okay. So I need you to stop it before I have to step in with the voice of stop. You know what I'm saying? That what you instilled in your child, that is raising your child to say these rules you follow. So imagine what a programmer can do. Do you understand what I'm saying? They program your child with the same type of the things that you're telling your child, hey, don't talk to strangers, don't touch the fire because it's hot. Those things that the things that your child takes as an adult and runs in life with them. That is what a programmer is changing. And people wonder why there's situations that happen with their child. Somebody comes into their life and the next thing you know, somebody has them by their brain, just completely in control. And there is nothing that you can say or do to get them back. I know there's so many people going through that right now, whether it is a loved one, whether it is a complete stranger, whether it is a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they will meet somebody who has complete control of their life. And there is not a damn thing that you can say to get them away from them. That's basic programming. So, I know so many people are like MK Ultra.
Let's put this out here. That's Christy. That's one. Yes, she's telling on Shirley. But two, not one black community you're going to walk in the United States of America, hell, anywhere, that any of us is going to be saying anything about anything that has to do with anything about MK Ultra. The question was, how the fuck your ass got back from Russia?
We actually didn't even scratch a crumb or surface of it today. Yeah. But when you actually dig into it, you'll see that it's right in your face.
A lot of people use the MK Ultra term the way we do Coke. Like, let's go get a Coke, Miracle. And that could mean let's go get a Sprite, let's go get a coffee, let's go get a root beer. But Coke is the kind of catch-all phrase. MK Ultra is like that. A lot of people throw that around. Well, they got MK Ultra programming. They don't know what it looks like. They don't know how deep it goes. They don't know what exactly has been done for that to be in place. So it's kind of one of those buzzwords we use now. Oh, MK Ultra, but nobody actually knows the depth of it.
Whoa.
I guess it's a good segue into this question then. It says, is this more common than we actually know about? How do normal people get into this? I don't know if they want to.
That's what I just said. So when you, again, it could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a random stranger.
Let me ask y'all a question. Where the fuck can we sign up for the MK Ultra? Where's the application process? Who is over this shit? Because the last time I checked, we pulled up MK Ultra. This fucking research and this shit by the CIA was done around the 1970s. This girl is looking stupid right now. And this host, like I said, I don't get on other content creators. I don't play that game. I don't do that. I don't do that. Your platform is your platform. I don't give a damn what you do. They ain't got shit to do with me. But my goodness, this young lady is just allowed. When you're interviewing someone, see, I'm still new to all of this shit. However, when you're doing an interview, when you hear your guests making certain remarks and it confuses you a little bit, it's your job as a host to, to get a little bit more clarification on what messages they're trying to push. Because they're not only educating themselves, they are educating their audience. Some people are not going to just let you just speak in front of their audience and just allow you to push out some shit and possibility they catch the backlash for it. This woman right here, she just letting these folks talk and not challenging any damn thing. She don't know what the fuck they talking about. You said she want that YouTube check. Well, I don't listen. Whatever she want, she's doing a terrible job. That's why Miss Outlaw called her out. Miss Outlaw even sent her emails telling her stop having her daughter coming in on this platform doing this shit right here. Y'all, is Miss Outlaw in the chat? Did she come in today? Have y'all seen her? You said she just let them talk about whatever the hell. She was in here earlier. All right, I'm finna shoot her a text message to tell her to get in here.
A loved one that comes in, and I know there's some people in your life that you have a loved one. It may even be a friend that they meet this person and you know this person is not a good person, but it's such a control. There is nothing that you can say to them. There is nothing that you can show them. Even if they are bad for them, you can try to let them know and they won't listen.
Jaguar said she's in it for the views, and I think y'all said I know Truth Teller was saying that. Latanya said it. Dawn said it. She just doing it for the fucking views. That is sickening. And the other sad part about it, this is a sister. This is a black woman. Black people don't have these conversations. That's why the hosts don't know what the fuck to say. Listen, y'all, this is not a black and white thing. I'm not trying to make it about race or anything. But black folks don't have these conversations. That's why the host is just sitting there looking lost. She look halfway disgusted. I don't give a damn if I got 5 views. If whatever message or messages that I need to push, it gets out there, and I don't get no violations from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever I decide to post this content, I'm fine. The message is out, regardless on how many views I get. Because whatever message or whatever you're trying to do with your platform, the people, the audience you're trying to push it to, eventually they're going to come. And that shit takes time. But stop using these 2 individuals that's telling you shit that hasn't even shown you proof of anything that Tory been through ever in her life, and just allow her to come on your platform and say this shit over and over and over again, and not one time you question her. But this is what your scare ass do. When they actually drop a super chat, you would read the comment out, and you would tell Allie, you would tell Tory and Shelly, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. I understand. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, I am not after nobody else's platform. Great Vibes don't do that. I don't do that. I don't get caught up in that mess.
You.
Yeah, MK Ultra I think is far more common than people think. If you go back, I think it's in 1993, 94, somewhere around there, Bill Clinton came out and apologized for the government's for the government being involved in MK Ultra type programming. Basically said, we did it. We shouldn't have done that a long time ago, back in the 70s or whatever. And we're sorry for that. And kind of alluded to the fact that it was shut down. It has not been shut down. They are still doing it.
How do you know? You push this, you directed this evil, twisted venom towards this innocent young lady at the age of 13. So is it the government that's pushing this MK Ultra, or Shelly, are you the head of your own MK Ultra programming? Nobody else talk about this shit. Nobody. I don't see people on the internet talking about this.
I don't know
was
if-
born in 94, so
Miracle, I don't know if you can show GSL followers that. I don't know if you guys can find that, but you really should look that up. Why would he apologize for it? Since when did they apologize for anything? And when they apologize for something, do you actually think they fixed it? So I think it was October something of
that programming links to the military. It links to the Army. It links to the Navy. They were doing those experiments. They were creating soldiers. It links to a lot of things. It kind of got exposed, and then they were trying to pacify the people, and we're sorry, and we won't do that anymore, kind of thing.
Where's the proof, Shelly? Shelly, where's the proof? Once again, this host is just allowing them to talk. Where's the fucking proof? My head hurt. My back hurt. Rufus, be quiet. Rufus is hungry. And Rufus still haven't put his tongue in his mouth, because when Allie married that pediatrician and the whole fucking family with Rufus, Rufus is still traumatized with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. That's how the pediatrician daughter was unalive, because Rufus licked her so much she passed out and continued on to the next life. They couldn't take her to the hospital like that because Rufus' tongue was stuck in her pussy. So the pediatrician and his wife took the body of their daughter, dragged her outside in the shed, and left her in there. Welcome home, Rufus. Welcome home, Rufus. You said Shelly telling her story, she's in her 50s. Back in the 70s and 80s, they were playing with you. Wow. They are not on the run at all. She cleans rental and films in those acting like they are on the run. Actually, her mother, Tori's mother, know exactly where they are located. No. Are you serious? What I do this time? What did I do this time? What did I do this time? They said, okay, TikTok just put, okay, what I do? They just restricted my life. What did I do? Hold on. What did I do? What I do this time? I ain't do nothing. Y'all, what I do? I didn't do nothing. They just restricted my life. I'm appealing it right now. I ain't do nothing. Man, listen, y'all. When I grow my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to have to leave TikTok alone. Because, y'all, look who sent a question to the host. Do this young lady looks familiar, y'all? Y'all see this right here? She's one of our loyal followers. She said she was going to go over there and send. So let's see how she answered this question. Let me tell y'all something. When they was live today, all of you all that went over there and asked those questions, thank y'all so much for doing that for your boy Great Vibes. Y'all showed out in numbers over there today, especially y'all from TikTok. Y'all definitely did that. And y'all from YouTube, y'all was being petty and messy. So let's see what I call her Aquafina. Let's see what she had to say. Hold on. She said, is it YouTube your social media a form of mind control? MK Ultra and Shelly. Let's see.
Still being done.
She just put the.
They
question
were running
there.
experiments, like some experiments that they still do on soldiers to this
Is
day,
Akita
keeping
here?
them in the cold until they break, splashing.
Somebody do me a favor. I need y'all. Somebody listen, y'all. Y'all summon Akita? Get her in here right now. I didn't know she put her sent her a question. Damn. You say she not here? Can y'all go on her page and get her? Tell her Great Vibes is looking for her. It said appeal not approved. All right, so y'all do me a favor. We're going to force TikTok out. So just keep sharing the live out. Y'all, everybody that's watching on TikTok, share the live out to at least 10 people. We're going to try to bypass this shit. Summons Akita. You say you texted her? Thank you. Let's see what she had to say.
And boarding them with water.
Your mental hospitals were doing it. They were doing it in some colleges. It was being done in a lot of places.
To innocent people. So there's some people who are like, I can never get involved. You join the military.
Jaguar, what you say? You said Great Vibes. You have trolls reporting you over there, and they're jealous of your truth and growth. Man, that can be jealous all they want. That's their damn problem. Cause I promise you, I'm just using TikTok to produce what I need to do on YouTube. Yeah, you absolutely right, Miss Wright. Thank you, Cherabelle. Peanut, thank you.
There are some people who I could never get involved. You took an oath as a nurse. Some of you are involved. Like it's everywhere.
Oh,
I guess that goes with that question that this user just asked. It says, "Isn't YouTube social media a form of mind control?" MK Ultra.
It's a basic form, yes. So is TV.
Yeah.
If
TV programs.
Yeah, programming. Those are all basic forms of mind control.
Oh, well, we know that. What they got to do with MK Ultra?
Is this a good example? It's talking. This is from Newsweek. It says, "What is MK Ultra? CIA secret mind control records unsealed." This is published December 24, 2024. Is this?
Ooh, I didn't know.
Host, this doesn't matter. This don't have nothing to do. Nobody else is talking about this or dealing with this but Shelly. You said Shelly just joined. Now I don't need no damn coffee. I could barely even talk right now. I'm so sick of these two. And then this host is just bringing up shit that ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Oh, Shelly. So she's. You watching now, huh? That, you know what? That's why you and Allie been slowing down on y'all videos, because your boy Great Vibes been on y'all neck. Y'all been going live less and lesser and lesser and lesser and lesser. Now y'all finna come out with some with a fucking book. Cause you see, even your own followers are starting to turn on y'all. Y'all do me a favor. If y'all can't go at go to their 90s Nation page, but also their Rhea Allie Carter on They got it on Instagram, here on TikTok. She said it's not her page, y'all, but that's her page. If you look in the comments, people that used to support her, they are starting to turn on her. But the main thing is, hey, where is the proof? Y'all keep saying y'all gonna drop receipts. Y'all gonna drop this and you gonna drop that. But y'all ain't dropping shit. The stuff that y'all drop, Great Vibes brought it up on the platform. Come to find out, scan, copy. Scan, delete, Control, Alt, delete. Let me type over this, scan that back, publish it out. You're a bunch of scammers. Talking about you adopted her. First you said you adopted her at 16, then you changed your story and said you was waiting for to adopt her at 17, and then you said you adopted her at 19. And then Allie get online a few months ago with some white boy inside this van saying that he's about to adopt her the right way, the legal way. That came out of her mouth. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Is that what they be saying? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Shut your dumb ass up. You say you never believed them? Listen, truth be told, and I told y'all this. If you scroll back on my TikTok channel, go back up, you will see that I believed this young lady, but for a very short time, until I found out what they was doing. But when I really got up on the information that Shelly have been dealing with Tory since she was 13, was coming up to her middle school, Akita, request to get inside the box. Quickly. Okay, there you go.
What did I do?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you did. Ain't this you right here?
Yes.
Okay. Did she answer your question?
I don't know. I wasn't even watching because they timed me out and I left.
So
Yeah.
you said they chimed you out?
Yeah, they timed me out.
So okay, well let's see how she answered your question then.
Okay,
Experiments.
all right.
They were creating soldiers. It links to a lot of things. It kind of got exposed, and then they were trying to pacify the people, and we're sorry,
Tory rolled
and
her eyes.
we won't do that anymore, kind of thing. It's still being done.
They were running experiments, like some experiments that they still do on soldiers to this day, keeping them in the cold until they break.
It was a yes or no
splashing
question.
and boarding them with water.
She haven't asked it yet.
No, she has not.
Yeah, mental hospitals were doing it. They were doing
Blah,
it in
blah,
some
blah, blah. I
colleges.
didn't ask her what it was.
It was being done in a lot of places.
To innocent people. So
Okay.
there's some people who are like, I can never get involved. You join the military. You involved. There's some people who I could never get involved.
All
You
right,
took an oath
take
as a
care,
nurse.
Jaguar. Take care of yourself.
Some of you are involved.
Appreciate you
Like
stopping by.
it's everywhere.
Huh? Who?
I guess
No, I was talking to Jaguar.
Jaguar.
She's on YouTube.
Ooh, what happened?
No, she stopped by. She stopped by and always show her support.
Oh, okay. What is MK Ultra?
Hold on.
Wait, so
She-
hold on,
no,
wait.
She finna read your question. She finna read your
Okay.
question. Hold on.
That goes with that question that this user just asked. It says, "Isn't YouTube social media a form of mind control?" MK Ultra.
It's a basic form, yes. So is TV.
Yeah.
If
TV programs.
Yeah, programming. Those are all basic forms of mind control.
Okay, at least she answered.
So, is this a good example?
I was about to follow it up with this is mind control right now.
Newsweek. It says, "What is MK Ultra? CIA secret mind control records unsealed." This is published December 24, 2024.
Ooh, I didn't know that was unsealed in 2024.
Me neither. But still, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
There's a pretty good website that has a lot of information. It talks about a lot of the.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
There are some things that she'll help me work through, but as far as being triggered, my mom has always told me, God forbid I'm not here, I want you to be able to be stronger and not be triggered by so many things that other survivors are triggered by so easily. So I have learned to work through so many things, and then the things that I find that trigger me, then I just work through those things as well. So
the programming, the MK Ultra and the Monarch programming is so extreme that they can pull codes, or they can call codes on her from a distance remotely. That will drop her to the floor. That will.
Do y'all hear this shit? Do you hear this? Someone can type in a code and have Tori Outlaw fall to the floor and change up to be a 3-year-old girl. And then she could be 12, maybe 15, sometimes 27. Just typing in the code from their cell phone. Who the hell is looking for Tori Outlaw? Who the hell got codes to me?
Dysregulate her body so that half of her body will be freezing and the other half will be burning up. Like, they have done so much.
Half of her body would be freezing and the other half will be burning up. Y'all, I'm about to throw my whole studio away. I'm about to throw my whole studio away. Elena, I want to crash out sometimes, but I got my son right here asleep. Speaking of extraterrestrials, very quickly, did y'all hear within a matter of days or weeks, it's a spaceship that's approaching Earth that's between 7 to 15 miles wide, full of, that has black people on it, angry black people. Y'all heard about that? They supposed to be like 7 feet tall, black. You saw that? I seen that yesterday. I don't talk about shit like that. I'm a person to where I have to see it first. I was like, why they gotta be, why they got, excuse my French, why they gotta be niggas? Why we gotta be angry? If it's a ship, first of all, I can believe it about being 7 to 15 miles wide because, black folks, we do like long cars, Cadillac, right? Excursions, right? We Lincoln Town cars, right? Hey, I just out there whipping that bit out there in space. But I don't know I really don't know. I'm seeing a few months ago the CIA and also the FBI, along with Homeland Security, they did get in front of the Senate and clearly stated that we have extraterrestrials amongst us. They finally came out with that. But they started it earlier last year, on the House floor talking about it. However, allegedly, we know what happened in Florida at the mall. But I'm not going to get into that. Now y'all saying something is approaching our planet in a matter of weeks. Allegedly. Y'all don't be falling for this shit. I'm a type of person, I gotta see it. Let me see this big ass Tesla. Because if they out in space driving, where they getting the gas from? So I'm just saying, I want to see this big ass Tesla. Is Elon Musk funding this aircraft?
Can you hear me?
That's all I want to know. I can hear you.
What happened? Because I had my phone on low.
No,
because I was dealing with the chillins.
I'm talking about this damn Tesla full of black folks that's supposed to be arriving to Earth in a matter of weeks.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about now?
Aliens, extraterrestrials, terrestrials.
No, bro.
Allegedly.
No, man. Well, I hope they take Shelly, please. We don't want her. Can I get a refund? Refund. Put Shelly on clearance somewhere.
Hell. Let's go. Let's see what else they talking about. We almost there.
But wait, how'd y'all get to aliens?
I forgot what the hell I was saying. It's something that Shelly said or Allie said that had me, and I got to talking, about Cadillacs being in space. And I said, hey, did y'all hear about this stuff that's been going around the internet? That's how we got there. I said it may be true about the 7-mile wide spaceship, because black people do like big cars with rims on it. Get it. I want to do this spacecraft have windows, like in space. Like,
you know what? That spaceship those women went on had windows.
Yeah,
and they could see stuff, but that's how you know that the windows weren't tinted. So it was like, how are you that close to the sun without tinted windows?
Somebody asked in the chat, do it have a barbecue grill in the back? You know how y'all.
It has an oven. Oh, it has an oven. A stove. That's what Misha was on. She thought it was a van that picked her up, but it wasn't a van. It was a UFO.
Hell, if it is, take me. Take me. I'll be the first one to sign up. Take me. I'm not afraid. Take me. If I need to put a space suit on, I'll go to Family Dollar and make up one. I'll duct tape one together. Y'all talk about the oxygen machine. Guess what? I'll use a snorkel.
You said you want to duct tape a spaceship?
I don't need oxygen. I just need a snorkel, right? So the snorkel pipe will be long enough to stretch from space back down to Earth, so I can get the oxygen from Earth while I'm in space.
That's messed up, man.
No, it's not messed up. That's smart thinking. That's thinking ahead. Let's go. That's having an out of body experience.
I am like so adamant that we have to talk about these things. It has to get out into the public. When the world understands the evil that's been done to children, not just raping them and selling them for sex. In comparison, and this is horrible to say, but in comparison, raping and selling them for sex.
Okay, first of all, TikTok, this for educational purposes only. We are already in the shadows. Just let y'all know, TikTok took us off the FYP, but it's all right. We're going to keep going. But TikTok, we do not condone this type of behavior, violence, whatever. We don't do this. TikTok, we love you. Damn, we love you. If it weren't for you.
I bought some space boots at TikTok shop.
We love you, TikTok.
TikTok shop has parachutes.
Thank y'all so much for putting that in the chat.
You too can float down from space.
These folks in the comments, they messy, man. They be, y'all in the comments be starting shit. Get out there. What the hell is a boomstick?
Is the least of the evil that they've done to the children.
It honestly is. People have asked me so many times, what's the worst part? I'm gonna tell you right now, the forced sexual things that I've had to go through is not the worst part.
Yes, Shelly, she's telling on you. Shelly, your day is coming. I'm telling you, Shelly, she's telling on you. Right? She's telling on you. Your day is coming. Look at your future photo. Don't you just love your twin? Your day is coming. She's snitching on you.
That's crazy.
Having a remote to somebody's brain or using somebody, like you build a bear and build a bear, and you kind of build a slave in every little thing that you want.
That's a good way to say it.
That's the worst part.
She just said you build a bear slave.
We could probably go on.
Did she get stuffed with cotton?
Once again,
Did she have bows tied on her?
They're speaking.
The child write their name.
I want y'all to understand this. She's talking, she's speaking, but once again, where's the proof? I've been really hammering down on these two for the last 2 months, and you still talking like this.
Maria said, "Build a bully." But yeah, they've been doing this for at least 5 years, and y'all still have no progress. Still, basically, it sounds like Shelly copied the captions off of her fake documentary. Like, she really just went back to her old documentary and said, okay, we're going to say these things here, and I'm going to tilt my glasses like I mean it this time.
Whatever she's on, I'm going to try it out. I'm definitely going to try it out. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Brandon, okay, goodbye. All right, let's continue.
About that, because it's just like, I guess my question right now is like, who even did that? Who started that? But I mean, that's probably go deep, and I don't know if you even know, like, why you know what I mean? All those different things, but
sweetie, from what I've seen,
did this interviewer, and once again, I'm not attacking the host at all. I'm not attacking her, but damn, lady, for real, did this is what we're asking? This is what we're doing?
the depth of the evil of the programming that I've seen done to Allie, it could only come from Satan. It's on a level that a human mind, a normal human being, could never fathom that much evil. It's deliberate, it's on purpose, it's calculated.
When you think about the stuff that's going on and was talked about in the Diddy trial, that Cassie was being held for more than 3 days at a time for people to have sex with her. This wasn't just...
That's got nothing to do with sex.
Diddy having sex with her. This was numerous people having sex with her.
Here we go again with some shit she don't know what the fuck she talking about. That woman wasn't being held against her will. Did you not hear the testimony? Was you not paying attention to the trial?
TikTok sells hair wraps in silver. You too can look like a galactic warrior.
3 days straight. I want you to think about the child, the article that was out, that a child was found by the border. This is an article that you can find, I'm sure, Miracle. This is an article that anybody can find. We talked about this in one of the call to actions that we did on 90s Nation News. But this child, she was 6 years old, and she was found with 30 men's semen in her body. 30.
Ew, man.
She was 6 years old.
Now,
Oh my God.
first of all, she said it was an article.
I just really want to beat Shelly's ass. Like,
Do y'all know that most articles are not credible? What news source put this out? What source released this information? By the border, huh?
And 30 men.
Laura, you said Daily Mail put that out? Hold on, are you serious? Laura, please tell me you are joking or are you for real? Because sometimes I don't know if you... Oh, I thought you was for real. I was like, because that would have been on the news. Stop believing when people be throwing these articles out. That's why you can't believe half of these MFs on social media. They just do shit for clicks and bait. Clicks, baits, likes. That's it. Akita, it wasn't on no damn TMZ. And you up in the box, but you decide to put that in the comments. What type of shit is that? If it was on TMZ, I would have caught it. What the hell?
Raped her and came in her body and then left her body to just go.
Think about, that's too much for a 6-year-old child to take in all that pain, take in all that fear, take in all that trauma. That's where they start shattering their mind. They use sex and...
Nene, how you doing? Nene, how you doing? Why are you messing up my show? Nene, how you doing? Nene! And you're gone.
And pain and torture to split the psyche. If they are doing it to program a child, there comes a point where the child just has to, the mind has to split. So I was raised in church. I was raised in Pentecostal church, and we were taught, demons, and you cast out demons. And if somebody has an altar, then that's just a demon, and that's not true. They are splitting the mind. So they put them into a state of so much pain and so much trauma. It comes overwhelming.
wait,
God,
GV,
I
want to say
believe
something
in
real
God's
quick.
provision, created our minds to split when it becomes too much. When something becomes too much for us to handle, that we split off to protect ourselves. If that wasn't in place, I think people would just go crazy. Mentally.
Did Shelly just say she was brought up in a Pentecostal church? Most of your Pentecostal churches are in the black neighborhood. Not all of them. Most of them are. Did she say she was brought up in a Pentecostal church? Most of your Pentecostal churches are in the black neighborhood. Most of them. Not all of them. I just, because now I got to do some more research. Okay, let's go.
In a vegetative state, mentally just deranged because it's too much pain and trauma as a child to deal with all that. Does that make sense?
And on top of that, this is not just
Read
like
the
with the situation with Cassie of being held 3 days at a time to the point where she had sores in her mouth and couldn't walk or had to be on an IV for 3 days at a time. That's not just kinky, crazy sex. There's a video.
Tori, ma'am, Allie, Cassie orchestrated most of these F-offs, even without Diddy. Do you understand that? How about you go listen to the male strippers when they testified? Then they did the interview. They said she would hit them up behind Diddy's back and have these F-off with them. What the hell is she talking about? Shay Bars, you did not see no damn Shamar in the background. You did not see no Shamar. Just to let y'all, boy, scared the hell out of me. Just if y'all don't know who Shamar is, hold on.
When's the last time you seen a bulb like this?
Hold on.
TikTok Shop has great light bulbs. I don't know what that was.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm. Just in case y'all don't know.
You can have a cyber background like the woman in the silver head wrap.
She's buff. She's really buff. It's your boy Weezy, brother. With super.
No, Shamar didn't. No. Y'all, just real quick, look, 30-second break while y'all tapping the screen. Notice what body man didn't. If y'all want me to do it, put a 1 in the comments if y'all want me to put it on the screen. Somebody said about Shamar. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all want to bring up this video right now.
I don't know who Shamar is, so the only Shamar I know is Shamar Moore. So show it.
Oh, you finna find out who this guy is. Y'all so messy on TikTok. Y'all messy as hell. Oh, look at YouTube. Y'all messy too. Okay.
TikTok Shop sells lip gloss. You can have your lip gloss popping. Your lip gloss is popping. Your lip gloss is cool at TikTok Shop.
Yo, Sunflower put in the comments, she said, what in the world is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, y'all. Wait. Hold on. Y'all, this just a little commercial break. Hold on.
Brought to you by TikTok Shop.
Hold on. He said, hold on, wait a second. Hold on. Are they taking away did they take away the music?
Retro J, you so crazy.
No!
SW.
I don't want to see this crap. No!
Mafia team
No.
Oh no, that's the face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Save it. No. Lord have mercy, no.
All the bitches that don't like me.
What is that? Not on his stomach.
It was $2 million.
Oh no.
No.
How is coming?
No. Get this shit off my damn.
Oh no, help us.
Get this off my iPad.
Throw away the internet. Throw it all away.
I'm finna cancel my internet. Period. I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody about to go back and forth with no goddamn Tommy. Nigga Minaj just did my sound. And she posted me on her TikTok. The queen of Atlanta like me. Okay? Tommy could never. You, like, come on now. All he gonna do is talk. I'm not going back and forth with no Tommy. I'm not going back and forth with no Tommy. If you want to get out there in the streets, we can do that. But if you don't, stop talking about me, because the more you talking about me, the more you make more people look at me. That's the gag. Like, y'all really be just talking, just
But
be
you know
talking.
what?
Like, come on now.
What?
Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, you know what? This is what people need when they look at Krishan, baby.
I'm sorry. Hello. Hold on. One second.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
This guy.
It's giving rainbow.
Tell out, always talk about me.
Hello. You haven't seen this is the best. It's one that he was.
Saw this man once and never again. I feel you. That's where I am. Yep, I'm good.
I was just so what's the name dropped Shamar. She said Shamar was behind me, and that shit almost scared the hell out of me.
That's very scary.
And y'all, they was asking who the hell is Shamar. Okay, cool, there it is.
At least they don't hear music in the background when there's no music. We were stuck on that for like 10 minutes. We was like, what music?
Sparkle said, she said, what the hell is happening? On God. Hell, we all don't know. Shamar got into it with Iraq. Just type in whenever y'all get a chance, type in Shamar in Iraq and see what comes up.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. No,
LaToya said, yup. Y'all remember that shit? He got it. And when he say Donald Trump, he said, and I'm going to tell Donald Trump, right? He said, yeah, oh. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. He said, let's not be scared again. Please, GV, no more scaring the chat with Shamar. Okay, got it.
Now I got a rose. I don't know what to do with it, though. Thank you. Thank you, Lena.
Now y'all know who Shamar is. Let's go.
That was floating.
So she's about to ask this next question. Carl asks, how can we as the general public prepare ourselves to help people when they start to come out of the tunnels?
Wait, who asked somebody?
Somebody
like
named Carl. Yeah,
okay.
she haven't addressed it yet, but she have it on the screen.
That I don't know how well it's floating anymore. But there's a clock on the Epstein Island. On the island, away in like this little ditch area, big ditch area, there is a clock, and I think it's like a sun moon clock.
How the fuck she know this? How did she know this? Who taught? What?
Maybe Shelly related to just Lane or something. I don't know. Because why would you even know that?
What?
If it never came up in any investigation, like.
What?
The only thing I know about Epstein Island is the building looked like a Lego.
Just to let y'all know, people that's barely seeping into TikTok, they banned us off the For You page. That's why the viewer count is low. We are completely shadow banned. and they did not approve my appeal. Hold on, did they? Yep, appeal not approved at 9:30 p.m. They said, we have reviewed your content. We have reviewed your live and found that your live content violates our community guidelines, the visibility restriction duration of your live. The visibility restriction of the duration of this live will not be adjusted. That's why you see the viewers low. You said that's what shadow banned? Okay. Yes. Because earlier when I was playing the video about 30 minutes ago, when you mentioned like DRUGS, if I don't catch it quickly, the AI will pick up on it and I get a violation, right? So let me show you something. YouTube, hold on one second. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Damn, that's the whole damn screen.
So, Elena, let's talk about how you said it was an accident sending me roses. That's what you said. You said it was an accident. Sorry. So you didn't mean to give me no roses. Is that what you're saying, Elena?
That's exactly what she just said.
That's what she's saying. She said accident. Ooh, excuse me. That rose was an accident.
Okay.
That's what she said.
So,
and I'm a little hurt.
Don't be hurt.
I'm hurt.
Don't take it personal. So look, right here, y'all see it. So they did not appeal my approve. Appeal. It said appeal not approved. I said
donut.
I said they did not appeal my approve. What the hell I get that shit from? So it said, we have reviewed your live and found that your live content violates our community guidelines. The visibility restriction duration of your live. So you click on it, said, we have reviewed your live and found that your live content, blah, blah, blah. What's, the visibility restriction duration of your live cannot be adjusted. So when y'all see me pause and I be looking at, I look up and I say, you got to be shitting me. That's why the numbers are low. They said we are not pushing your content out. You see that, YouTube? We are not pushing your content out. Now, I'm not starting it over again. This is it right here. But I just want y'all to see, because a lot of people don't know, right? They are, once again, on the desktop version, TikTok Studio, they are very strict, right? It just... Like, if I would have been playing this from my, like, when you go live from your cell phone, you have the option to where they have the dual camera. And some people have, like, their phone propped up and they'll, like, show their laptop screen if they have to play a video or something on their TV. That's fine. But here, when we stick our camera as the video as a monitor, they would push the AI on that quickly before they pushed it out on the camera. It's crazy how they work. So like any little thing, they'll try to say, hey, don't do that, don't do that, don't do it, 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 don't do it. So yeah, so yeah, there it is. All right.
On the Epstein Island. Now, Epstein was tying teenage girls to this clock. And then he was taking a magnifying glass and he was burning the hell out of them naked on the clock. This is not just people have sick fetishes. This now turns into satanic ritual abuse, especially like at the Diddy parties and many other parties, elite parties, where they bring in animals. You are going to see and you're going to learn.
Did anybody say anything about any animals being brought to any of Diddy's parties? Beside Allie and Shelly, who else that came out and said they saw a freaking goat at the all-white party? YouTube, anybody can answer. Yeah, Misha said it was a goat there. She said it was a whole goat at the party.
Learn that you feel for the children, but eventually you'll feel for the animals as well, because animals are tortured just as much as the children. In the month of October, in the month of October, you'll see, you can ask any vet. I'm pretty sure you can ask anybody in authority that a lot of the animals
societies will not adopt black pets or black cats during the month of October due to the amount of rituals that are used. Black cats are a satanic ritual.
Ozzy Osbourne just died. And does everybody, well, not everybody, but do a lot of y'all, Gen Xers, remember that he bit the head of a bat off on stage and chomped on it?
Those were public rituals.
So he was doing satanic rituals on the stage, which was pulling the blood of an animal.
This is basically
that clock.
Tory's
There we go.
humiliation ritual.
Thank you.
For Shelley.
That clock is on Epstein's Island.
When you understand satanic
That's
ritual
what she's thinking
abuse,
she's
they
doing.
use blood rituals to summon demons, to barter with demons. There has to be bloodletting.
Let's get another question.
Satan
that I'm attending is live, the whole thing.
Hold on. What'd she say?
For things like this, you know, we have ran into so many amazing people, and there's so many people threatening right now. We're headed to the East Coast for the 2 events that we're doing, and I want to know what happens when social media becomes reality, because so many people have been weaponized to hurt us. So God forbid something happens to us, not saying that, you know, it will. We are preparing for the worst and we are praying for the best. But God forbid something happens, managing expectations. What did people think was going to happen when you have sat and watched people and paid and enabled traffickers and predators to talk about weaponizing people for bodily harm?
She talking about me, y'all.
What do you think is going to happen? You know, so if something does happen, who do you think is responsible?
She's talking about me.
Who should people be looking at? Who is responsible?
She's talking about me.
Wait, rewind it real quick. What did she just say?
Because we headed to the East Coast, we're not wearing a bulletproof.
So she said. So remember. I don't know if you remember, but last month she did. She tried herself to call me. She called me out. The month before last, she called me out. And then so during her calling out, she said that her mother. But wait, she called me. She called me out. She called me a less excuse of a man, and she called me a pedo.
Oh, that's horrible.
She said that I was the Black Panthers, which her mother, her biological mother, is connected to, hired me to bring harm to her. Yep, called out my first and last name.
I think Shelly's setting her up. Because the things that she's making her say right now sound like Tory about to disappear and need an excuse.
She literally said who they're going to become looking at. So, hold on, here go another question. Hold on.
Your cleaning services, this is your event planners, these are your event owners. Other school shootings where the shooter will usually say, I didn't do it. I don't know what happened. I don't remember. Or they'll kill themselves in the mix of it.
They were programmed to do that. There's a high probability that most of your mass shootings are government-induced MK Ultra alters that they've activated to go do those things.
You know,
like she's planting seeds so that when Tory is found laying there, they can be like, oh, it was the Black Panthers. Oh, it was Diddy. Like, she's really planting shit.
Okay, so that's the deal. I'm done listening to this shit for tonight. I'm done. I'm done. All right, do y'all hear me? I'm done listening to this shit tonight. Now, some part of that I can believe. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't say, you know, I have to be careful what I say on the internet. But I believe the part where when she said that maybe allegedly some of these people are hired to cause a ruckus. And if y'all notice, when a lot of this stuff goes down, it always happen around election time. Or somewhere near the primary. I'm just saying. Outside of that, You said no. Go to the other question. She's telling herself, when I tell you I am so tired, y'all been with your boy Great Vibes all day. I gotta get some sleep. But I'm going to save the video. I'm gonna save this just like this, right? When I don't finish and we do another part, I leave all this up. I leave everything on and go to my room and go to sleep. Well, of course, shower first, then go to my room. But since we're not done, I'm not cutting nothing off. We just going to pick up where we left off. You said not me. You got cut off early. That was the internet. I think what happened was that Shelly threw a boomerang to Comcast and knocked my shit out. Kim Johnson said, "Keep exposing these liars." I definitely will. I'm not going to stop. And you know, it's people like Edie, Keita, my moderators, Sparkle. It's a lot of you all. Y'all would send me emails and send me information, and you know, when I actually have time, I will look through them, and if I don't do a quick response, meaning I'm still looking at it, I'm still looking at what y'all are sending me. But y'all are sending me so much information, right? Because it's not just me, it's you all wants to see justice for Tori Outlaw. She know what she's doing at her age. But when she was, you know, was introduced to this MK Ultra that Shelly speaks of, because Shelly is the one that put this spell on her. Yes, Tori is a victim. She was definitely a victim. Shelly is the reason why this young lady is the way she is. So Shelly, I'm going to say this, because I see that after I told y'all off, y'all just talk around. Y'all don't mention my name anymore. Y'all don't mention my name anymore. Did I scare you? Your day is coming. Both of you all. But Shelly, your day is coming. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I'm not talking about violence. I'm not talking about unaliving. I'm talking about when her mother get done with you, the feds are going to come pick you up. Because Tori told us on the internet that she was taken across state lines as a minor and participated in sexual activities. Did she not say that? And she was in your care. That's a federal crime. That's sex trafficking and exploitation of a minor on the federal level. And when she prove it, Shelly, you are going to rot in prison. Well, Great Vibes, what about the statute of limitations? Well, that's when you just got to work with shit and get the right lawyers. So thank y'all so much for coming in, tuning in. Spark, is always good to see you. Everybody on TikTok, thank y'all so much for hanging out. Y'all get some sleep. Akita, that damn coffee cup. That's you.
I'm here.
Thank you so much. I tried to burp. I really did.
I was trying to find the FBI guy that called me. I was trying to find the number for a second because I don't remember if I deleted the voicemail.
Was you able to block that guy that you was flirting with?
Yes. Well, no, I didn't block him. I just unfollowed him.
Oh, I thought you said you needed to block him.
Yeah, I was trying to. There's no option to block him. It's weird.
I'm just saying, you the one that started it.
I know.
Yeah, you started it. So this weekend, y'all, we are not doing live buys. We're going to do prank phone calls. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to call restaurants and we're going to demand to speak with the restaurant owner or the manager on duty. And we're going to talk about it's their fault that we're on our way to the hospital from food poisoning and we're shitting all over the car. And we're going to talk about how we're going to sue the hell out of them.
No. I thought you were going to say something about blaming something on Shelly. Like call a Walmart and be like, have you seen this lady? She stole a pair of Depends.
No. I want them to be afraid that their business is in jeopardy, right? I want to call like a little small like hot wing place, right? Where the owner, he's always in the back in the office. Call him and just go off on him for no reason, right? Talk about how fucked up his wings are, right? Just like get him real angry and just let him know, hey man, I'm pulling up right now. Come meet me outside. Like I'm ready to piss some people off. You said ask about the tunnels. Now, what you want to do is you want to threaten people's business, right? People that have put their hard work, earned money in, right? People that has built their business from the ground up. You want to threaten to put their information out on social media and tell people not to come to their business and see how pissed off they're going to get. That's the type of shit I like to do. So we're going to do that this weekend. All right? So everybody, take care. Akita, stay out of folks' inboxes.
Good night. I'm not. I unfollowed him. I ain't been on there. Right. I don't want that type of trouble, to be honest. Like,
let me find out that you have been stalking these men.
Oh my God.
I'm going to find you.
No.
I'm going to find you.
No, but see, that's why I'm scared to do it, because I was like, you know what? These men could find me. They could be like, ooh, let me see you, follow through on your promise or something, so.
I'm joking. I'm not that type of guy. I'm
joking. I'm not saying you. I'm saying them.
I'm just saying, I just know people. I know folks, because this is being recorded on YouTube. I'm joking.
That's true.
Please tell the audience that he's joking. Say Great Vibes is joking. The internet and shit trying to mess up. Okay, the internet and shit trying to mess up. But listen, Akita, thank you so much for your entertainment. Yeah, it shouldn't be lagging anymore. The internet was trying to do its thing. It's not lagging anymore.
I think I asked 3 other questions. Like, I went under different profiles.
We're going to finish
at one point. So
we're going to finish that tomorrow. All right, Elena, thank you.
Okay.
Right. YouTube, Kim Johnson, thank you so much. Everybody on YouTube, man, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Akita, take your ass to bed.
All right, bye,
sweetheart. And once again, y'all, like I said, my job is to keep exposing these two. We talked about what's her name? Man, I'm so sleepy, I can't remember their names. The 2 young ladies that's telling the story, same stories that Allie Carter has put out, right? But they got their own spin on it, right? None of their stuff made it to court, never made it to trial. They tried to take it to to do a civil matter on it. It didn't fall through. The lawyers say, I'm not finna have shit to do with this, because even the lawyers knew that they stories was for the crap. All right. So I want y'all to be aware there's always somebody that's trying to take advantage of the next person. All right. But you make sure that it's not you. And if it is you, if I was you, I'll stop. Because remember, what goes around comes around. And also when it comes to Tory and Shelly, I want y'all to remember this. I'm not here to cause no harm or danger on there one of you all. The only thing I want to see is Allie is to get some mental help, her to be reevaluated, her to get the help and the treatment that's needed so she can start living her life. Because right now she's a walking projector, and Shelly is the filmmaker. What I want for Shelly is for Shelly to do federal prison time. Shelly Ray Carter, I am talking to you. You're going to do time. You're going to jail. And I'm going to keep going and keep going until y'all ass get completely off social media. Is that why y'all leaning towards a book now? Because your lies are not working anymore. The people that used to believe you all, they are starting to send me messages and email telling me, thank you, Great Vibes. Please do not show my name. But thank you for opening up my eyes. The only thing I tell people to do is go back and look at their videos and look at another video, and then look at another video, look at another video. You going to see that their storylines, their the people that they say that was around, none of that shit lines up. It doesn't match. It's always something. Hell, they told a different story today. I didn't know Tori had a leash around her neck with the Russian and had her head in the toilet. Didn't know that shit. We learned that today. We the people, thank you so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right. Yeah, Akita, yeah. Yeah, that's what she said today. That's exactly what she said today. You're damn right. But y'all take care. Y'all be good. And I will see y'all tomorrow. All right? YouTube, make sure your notification bell is on. Make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. So every time I go live, you'll see it scroll across your screen. TikTok, if you haven't followed my channel, we don't have that many people in the room because of TikTok got us banned. I mean, they got us off the FYP. But most of you all are followers anyway. Y'all are subscribers. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with me all day today, on and off. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank y'all so much for your gifts, for the ones that did give. I really thank you all for y'all support. Until next time.